Coming up on Pacific Report, a crew member search, the Air Force Aid Society, and Chaplain Boot Camp.
AFN Pacific Report with Marine Sergeant Jake Messier.
Welcome to Pacific Report. Da Nang, Vietnam was the site of one of the northernmost U.S. air bases in the Vietnam War. Airplanes and helicopters frequently launched from the air base and in some cases never returned. Airman First Class Kane Faribaugh traveled to Vietnam and joins Joint Task Force Full Accounting. In Da Nang, JTFFA diligently searches for a crew member from a Sikorsky helicopter that is still listed as missing in action.
An hour north of the old U.S. Air Force Base in Da Nang, Vietnam, the search for an MIA is underway. A Sikorsky helicopter on a routine mission crashed here, killing all on board. One of the U.S. servicemen on board that helicopter remains unaccounted for.
This was a helicopter crash. It came down in, I believe, 1966, and there were 9 Vietnamese and 4 Americans on board. It crashed after being hit by heavy weapons fire. Local informants, we had 3 of them, told us that when this aircraft crashed, there was at least one body underneath the aircraft that couldn't be recovered. So we've been trying to locate the precise location of that.
The team members here from the Central Identification Laboratory in Hawaii support Joint Task Force Full Accounting's mission in Vietnam. They dig, sift, and break away dirt to uncover any evidence that the missing soldier met his fate in this rice field. Any pieces that might provide a clue are given to a life support technician to identify.
If I think it has a serial number to where we can identify the aircraft or what part on the aircraft that it came off of, it can tell us specifically whether we're on the tail end of the aircraft or in the cockpit, which is where we're going to be looking, and lets us know what direction to dig in when we're digging.
Working on the team to find this missing serviceman is a privilege for some.
As an American, I have to say that it's probably one of the best jobs I've ever had in the military, simply because what it means, we're looking for the guys who gave all, and it's just a chance to give something back, and I find it a great personal satisfaction to be a part of all this.
As the current joint field activity concludes, all evidence that could possibly identify the missing serviceman are sent back to CILHI for identification and eventually returned to the family. Airman First Class Kane Faribaugh, Pacific Report, Da Nang in the Socialist Republic of Vietnam.